All right, team, so I'm going to film a video to remind us how we do decimals on the number line. This is going to help you for your day 4 cumulative review problem, question number 3. I want to do a more in-depth review right now so that when we do the video for all the other questions, it's not super long. So when we are showing decimals on a number line, this number line can show both tenths and hundredths because we know that we can convert something in tenths to something in hundredths. And if I were to partition this number line into hundredths, I would have like so many teeny tiny tip marks that it wouldn't be neat and it would be hard to see. So that's why we partition it into tenths and then just use our understanding of how tenths can also equal hundredths to help us put hundredths on the number line. Okay, so whenever you see a number line, it's really important that you first label your number line. And we can do that by counting the spaces, not the tick marks. So I'm going to count the spaces here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 spaces, which tells me that this is partitioned into tenths. So I'm going to go ahead and label my number line. So here, this first tick mark would be 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, 9/10, and 1 whole would be 10/10, okay? But I know that I can also show hundredths on this, and here's how. We know that 1/10 is equal to 10 hundredths. So on my number line here, right above 1/10 at the same spot, I'm gonna label 10 hundredths. So 1/10 is the same amount as 10 hundredths. 2/10 is the same amount as 20 hundredths. 3/10 is the same amount as 30 hundredths. 4/10 is the same amount or equivalent to 40 hundredths. 50 hundredths. 60 hundredths. 70 hundredths. 80 hundredths. And 90 hundredths, which means that 1 whole is equal to 100 hundredths. So now here, let me erase this so I have room to write decimals. I want to put some decimals on a number line. We're going to put it on a number line, okay? Sorry, I was trying to get a new marker. So here are my decimals that we're going to put on this number line. We're going to put, yeah, let's do it as decimals. 5/10, 3 hundredths, and 43 hundredths on this decimal. I know that these are written as decimals and these are written as fractions, but we know that we can write decimals as fractions and fractions as decimals, so that's okay. So 5/10. I know that 5/10 is exactly right there. So I know that that's 5/10. Okay, 3 hundredths. Now, it's really important here that I don't get tricked into thinking that this is 3/10. 3 hundredths is not the same amount as 3/10 because 3/10, friends, equals 30 hundredths. And that would be all the way right here. 3 hundredths. Okay, well, I'm looking. Here's 10 hundredths. So 3 hundredths is probably right around here. That's where my 3 hundredths would go. It's less than 10 hundredths. And now time for 43 hundredths. So here, I know 43 hundredths is between 40 and 50 hundredths, somewhere right around here. And that's 43 hundredths. So tomorrow on your cumulative review, there's a question that asks you to put which of these number lines shows the correct location of a certain point. and there's a bunch of different number lines, and it's going to try and trick you, but you're not going to let it trick you. If you need to, draw a bigger number line on some scratch paper and do it this way to then help you pick the right answer, okay? So make sure that you are labeling those number lines and thinking about the relationship between tenths and hundredths tomorrow in your cumulative review. All right, bye friends.